Hey you guys, how's it going? So before we start, can you tell us where are you guys from? I think Liz is coming. Let's check. Let's wait, I don't know, 5 minutes and then let's see what happens. Hey you guys, we're about to start. Where are you guys from? Tell me here. Click on this icon that is like an airplane, I guess, and then send to your friends, to everybody that you know, to appear in this incredible live.
Hello.
Hey Lizzie,
I'm s-
how's it
I'm
going?
late.
All right, that's great. That's great. So great to meet you.
So nice
Finally.
to meet you too. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good,
Doing good.
good.
Likewise.
Hi everyone.
So
Sorry.
let's see how many. Okay, we can start. Let me send this to a bunch of friends, and then we can start.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's get started. So before we start, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Lizzie, or Lizzie Jane, I guess. Um, and I'm from Scotland. I am an English teacher. I have an Instagram page which I started this year, where I post like content for learning English. But I've been teaching English for over 3 years, online and in real life, but only online now with coronavirus. And yeah, that's kind of it.
All right, all right. And for you who know me,
I don't
I am an English teacher as well. For those who don't know me, I've been learning a bunch of languages by myself, and I created this method for everybody to learn whatever language they want. So I'm passionate about it, and yeah, I've started this social media accounts just to spread this message, right, about languages and how easy it is, because a lot of guys have some troubles with this. So I'm here just doing that, maybe exactly the exact way you do. So let's go. Today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the main differences between the American accent and the British accent, right? So, Lizzie, which one is better?
oh, that's so
Just all right. That's so mean, right?
it's so me. I actually want to say, you know, like with any accent, because a lot of my students will say things like, I don't know if you get questions like this from people, like, which accent should I learn? Like, how should should I choose British? Should I choose American? And I don't know what your opinion is on this, but for me, I'm always like, do you know what? Like, the accent is not like, okay, I'm going to use a phrase here, the be all and end all. So it's not the most important thing. I think pronunciation obviously is important, but accent, if you want, you can choose one. But for me, I have a weird accent, right? And I'm a native speaker. Like, I sound a bit Scottish, I sound a bit British, I sometimes sound a bit American. I don't even know what my accent is. It's weird. And I think it's from teaching English, it's got even weirder. So, I wouldn't worry too much about just following one accent. But, it's interesting to see the differences and to find out how you can sound
Yeah,
more
sure, definitely.
like them.
Mm-hmm.
So which one is better?
Mm-hmm.
So my answer is My answer is all of them. They're all nice. They're both nice. Both nice accents.
Yeah, they're both nice.
What do you
Sometimes because, okay, guys, just for you to know, I'm not a native speaker, as you guys can see. I'm a Brazilian guy, so I don't know what my accent is. Maybe some kind of Brazilian / American. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But my British accent, I can say that is so bad.
do you
I don't know how to do it. I have no idea. When I say, I'm kind of, I don't know how to say it, but it is so bad. So bad. But it is like this. The reality is there's no right or wrong. You can choose whatever you want, and because of course it depends. It all depends on the message that you want to convey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Indian guys, for example, they have a mixture between American / British accent,
Yeah.
and we can understand them.
Yeah.
So choose whatever you feel comfortable with and go for it. But you gotta do something about it. Yeah.
I just.
But just.
Sorry, you go. Talking over here. I'm just saying. I think like whatever's more natural to you. Like if someone's saying, "Oh, you should pronounce this word like this," if you want to sound more British. But if the American pronunciation feels more natural to you, then just pronounce it that way. Like, don't worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it might be interesting to see in this live when we talk about it. You'll be like, oh, I pronounce words like that. Therefore, maybe my accent is more American, or maybe my accent is more British. I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah. Because this live is just for curiosity, because there's a lot of guys that want to know what is exactly the differences between these two accents, and there's a lot, right? But it's almost like Portuguese from Portugal and Portuguese from Brazil.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is the same, because I'm not a native speaker, so I do not see so much difference, but there is a lot. So let's talk about the main differences here. And the first one, when it comes to British accent, the first one that comes to my mind is the R sound.
R.
The R.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if it is the same with the Scottish accent, but I don't know. Tell me more about it.
So, well, it's interesting actually with the Scottish accent, which I will go into, but yeah, with the British accent, the R is much softer sounding. Yeah, so you say like world, girl, curl, you don't pronounce the R so much. But with the American accent, the R tends to be a lot stronger. So like, I can't do it. I can't do an American.
You can do it. Of course you can.
To do it. I was gonna try, and I think it's just gonna be off. I'm really bad at accents, by the way. Pre-warning. But
likewise,
you pronounce the R a lot more, right? But with Scottish, now I don't. The way I pronounce the R is quite soft, and that's why I'm saying my accent is a bit all over the place. Okay, but with the Scottish accent, traditionally the R is actually closer to the American accent, which is interesting. So we would say like girl, world, instead of girl, world,
That is interesting.
Yeah.
That is.
It's weird.
Girl. I would say that. Girl.
Like
world.
Yeah. Or like really Scottish. It's like girl.
Okay. I'm gonna have some troubles with it. How is it?
Do you know what word I'm saying? Yeah.
Girl. Like this?
Girl.
Almost like this?
Yeah, it's almost like you're adding like an extra I or something. Like, let me type in the comments like what it would be like. Girl, almost girl. Girl. Which is like really Scottish for the word girl.
Girl. Okay. I think you're laughing at me. I think I'm mispronouncing something. Okay, let's try it again. Girl.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it. I have here a list of words, so I'm gonna say the way I pronounce, and then your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to pronounce them. All right?
Okay.
Let's go. So this is regarding the R sound. Let's go.
Okay.
However. However, really? The same way?
Similar.
However.
However.
Ah,
Oh,
that's good.
interesting.
Sometimes I hear however. However.
Mm,
I don't know how to do it.
but that's because my accent's weird, remember?
Beautiful accent, beautiful accent. All right.
Okay.
So, air.
What was the word?
Air. Air.
Air. Air.
Air.
Air.
Air.
Air.
Okay. Sometimes I hear air.
Air. Yeah.
Air.
Air.
Air. Okay. Pure.
Pure.
Okay. Hard.
Hard.
This one I see a difference here, but I don't know what it is.
Hard.
Chair.
Chair. We're the same.
Yeah, I don't see any difference.
Like,
Yeah, your accent is really a mixture of these two ones. That is really interesting to see. My God, it is really nice.
I think it's because it's Scottish, so there's some words, some sounds we pronounce like more American, and some sounds we pronounce more British, and it's kind of a mixture. And then again, I think on top of that, mine is even weirder as well. It's fine. Weird is good.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's just different.
It's weird.
It is. It is not weird. No, trust me, it is not weird.
Not weird.
Okay, so.
Thank you.
Were.
Were.
It's more. It's open.
Were.
It's wide open.
Vowel sound
Were.
differently there. Yeah. Were.
Were. Okay. Here.
Here.
How? Here. With.
Here.
Ear. Without the H.
Oh. Here. Yeah. Here.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something else.
All right.
There. There.
There.
So you would put your tongue between your teeth.
Oh yeah.
For you to do this sound.
I would.
Or not?
I would. There.
Okay. Sometimes I hear in British accent, they just put their tongue almost between, but it's something behind.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get me, but it's something there.
Yeah.
There. So
there.
These are your teeth. I don't know if I can do this, but they put their tongue here.
Yeah.
It is not between them.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
There.
So it's
there.
almost like there.
There. Yeah, maybe I
Ear.
do that sometimes. Anyway.
Ear.
Ear.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, it is the same. It is the same.
Our sound, but yeah.
Yeah, we're the same.
You will find.
Okay. This one we agree.
We agree.
Right. Next one. This one, it is the T sound.
Oh yeah.
That is, I would flap this T. That is making like this word water, like this, water. How would you say it?
I would say it two different ways. I'm gonna tell you
two different.
Yeah, but
all right.
I would tell you the proper way that I would say it is water.
Mm-hmm.
Water.
Oh, it's almost like okay, never mind. Just continue.
It's water. So I would say water if I was speaking to like my grandparents or speaking properly. But if I'm talking with my friends, I say water.
Water. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a Cockney accent, right?
Kind of. It's just really common in British accent, especially young people. Like they don't pronounce the T at all. They just go water. It's kind of like you have to go what and then kind of pause, like what.
Yeah. Water.
Feels
water.
Natural if you're not used to it, I think. I don't know.
Water.
Yeah.
Like bottle of water. Bottle water.
When non-native speakers do this trick, they don't pronounce the T's, you sound more British. So that's a little trick for you. If you want to sound more British or even Scottish, then don't pronounce your T's. Some people would say it's bad pronunciation, but it makes you sound more British.
No, it's not. It is not.
Well, I do.
Because in American English, we have this, for example, in words like mountain, Britain, important.
Yeah.
So we have this. It is the glottalized sound. I think it is the name.
Glottal. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. Glottal. Yeah.
There's a guy saying here, why? I don't know. It is what it is.
I think it's because we're lazy, you know, like we're trying to make shortcuts. It doesn't, not that it's
Yeah.
any faster to say, but you're pronouncing less letters, so maybe you're being lazy. I don't know. I don't know.
So how would you say this phrase? I'd like to drink a bottle of water. I'd like to drink a bottle of water.
If I'm talking to my friends or if I'm talking to my grandpa?
Both.
Both.
Both. You can say both. Yeah.
To my grandpa, I'd like to drink a bottle of water. So very proper, right? If I'm talking to my friends, I'd like to drink a bottle of water.
My God. There's something that I find really beautiful in this accent. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it is, I kind of get used to the American accent, but I don't know if it happens to you, because if it is your mother tongue, every time that you hear this language, it is too normal. You can ask, like, if I ask you, what is the most beautiful language in the world? You're going to say, oh, it is French, it is Italian, because it is not your mother tongue. So you're going to find something, but I don't see this beauty in American accent. I don't know. Just, it is a normal accent. I don't know how can I say it.
Yeah,
What is your opinion about it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
See, wait, you don't
All right.
you don't like the American accent?
No, I like, but I don't see. Like there are some features that define a language. If I say to you, if I'm speaking here with a French accent, I'm gonna be talking like this because that's the French accent, correct? Because they speak like this. I'm from France,
Oui.
because that's the accent. We, all right. Italian, it is sound like they put an A. I think it is at the end of each word, but I have no idea. It is like this. I'm gonna speak like an Italian, and every time that I speak, and it is sound like this, and it is so great. So there is these features that define a language,
Yeah.
but it doesn't happen with the American accent. I don't know if they have something that is really different. That when you hear, oh, that's the American accent. You know, it just sound normal. Like Portuguese, that is my native language. I don't know. I don't see the beauty. It is just a common language.
Oh, I like it. I like.
You understand it?
I love.
Do you like Portuguese?
And I really like the Brazilian accent as well. Like it's probably, I don't want to have favorites. Sorry, everyone, but I feel like the Brazilian accent, like when I have students speaking English, but they have like a Brazilian accent. I just think it's a really nice accent. That's why when they say to me, "I want to have a British accent," I'm like, "I want to have your accent." I'd love to.
Yeah.
For eight,
All right. That's good.
I used to hate the Scottish accent. I used to hate it. I used to think, I don't want to have this accent. I don't know why. I would hear on TV, I would hear a Scottish person speaking on TV, and I would think, oh God, do I sound like that? I used to hate it, but I've never had a really, really strong Scottish accent anyway. But yeah, so it's interesting. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
I think you sound more like a British slash American, something like this, because you would say water. That is the first time that I hear this, because either it is water or is wa or is water, but I've never heard water like with this R. This is the first time.
It's
right.
Lizzie one.
Okay. Next word.
Okay.
Better.
Sorry. Better.
Better. Okay, that's gonna be hard for me. Bottom.
Or better. Better.
Better.
You could choose one.
Bottom.
Bottom. I would probably
Bottom.
I would probably pronounce my T's with this one. Or would I say bottom? Oh no, I would say bottom. At the bottom of the
Bottom.
ocean.
But it is with every word that exists this T in the middle, or there are some exceptions that you would do the water, for example, with this R.
I think it's every word. I think I haven't come across any exceptions. Like I can't think of any. I think it's with every. It's hard.
Okay,
Hard to know.
What about this word? Native, for example.
Oh, probably I would say native.
It is not native, right?
Maybe because I only use this word when I'm teaching, and I generally, when I'm teaching, I pronounce my T's just so I'm more understood. So probably because I don't really say native when I'm talking to my friends. Just doesn't.
All right, I understand. Native.
Native.
That's
Native sounds
native.
native. I think native. T. I would.
Okay, the last one, writing.
Writing or
Writing.
writing.
Okay, writing. I would say written, for example.
Written.
Written. That is basically the same thing. You guys would say written or written.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, you're getting good at
That's good. Next one. Now let's talk about the A. I'm so curious to hear this because I would say class.
Class.
It is the same way? Class?
Because of this is definitely because I'm Scottish. Because the Scottish vowel sound, like especially with the A, tends to be shorter, same as the American. Whereas British would be like class.
Class.
I can't.
So posh, right? When you drink tea with your pinky.
Like
so posh.
I can't listen to myself saying it like class. If any of my English friends see this or they watch this, they're going to be laughing at me because I'm trying to sound.
Laughing. Okay, there is a word that is different. Laughing.
Laugh.
Right?
Laugh. Laugh?
Because I would say laugh. Laughing.
I think I'm somewhere in the middle. Like I'm laughing. I'm laughing. It's kind of in the middle, isn't it? It's not laugh and it's not laugh.
Yeah.
In between the two.
Okay. Laugh. Laugh. Very difficult. Very difficult. I would not be a very good Scottish guy. Next one. Last. How would you say it?
Last.
Last. So it's somewhere between these two vowels. That is interesting. And a British guy would say last. Last. Yeah, last.
Last year.
Ask.
Ask.
How would you say it? Ask.
It's in the middle.
So this one you would say ask.
Or say more similar to British there. Wow. So I guess that's because I'm Scottish, probably. I'm sure I've read that before, that it's kind of in the middle with these vowel sounds. Yeah.
All right. And that is a very good question because they send here, it is, Lizzie, how do you pronounce can?
Oh, yeah.
For example, in my case, the American accent, sometimes it is really difficult to understand them because it is basically the same. Sometimes it is the affirmative one. It is can, like I can go, I can go. And for you to distinguish between these two words, the negative one, it'll be can, it'll be longer. So I can go. What about you? How would you say it?
I would say I can.
Okay, for
I can.
The affirmative one or
I can.
Negative one?
I can go. I can go. Or I would also maybe say I can go. Like I need a full sentence here. Sorry. You overthink it. You start talking. Are you ever?
All right.
Like I don't say it like that. Like I can see something. Like I can see. Yeah. So it's like it's more kind of American. I can see. Blah blah blah. I can go.
So it's basically like kin. Like kin.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Fast. Yeah. But I think that's just because we blend all the sounds and the words together, right? So it's kind of being lazy again. But yeah.
Okay. How you pronounce Harry Potter? Harry Potter.
Unfortunately, I don't pronounce it like how they do in the film, so I'm going to disappoint you, but I pronounce it like Harry Potter.
My whole childhood. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Okay. I don't know if I think I see myself as a Scottish guy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I would say words like a British guy would say, and sometimes I say words like an American. So from now on, I identify myself as a Scottish guy. All right. So let's see more words
Well,
here.
club.
What about schedule? This one is interesting because British, they would say schedule.
Yeah. No,
How would you say it?
no, American, they would, oh no, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Americans, they would say
I
schedule.
would always say schedule. Always say schedule.
Schedule.
Yeah. I would always say schedule.
It's good.
Schedule's weird to me. But that's another thing though about, British and American is we have different words for things as well, and we have different spelling. And I mean, I think compared to Portuguese and Brazilian Portuguese, I think you have differences in like your grammar, don't you, and things. It's actually quite different.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. So you were saying something about the words being different. So let's see. How would you say pants? It'll be the same word, or it'll be trousers, like a British guy would say.
It would be trousers, yeah. For me, pants
Okay.
are underwear, like you wear under your clothes.
Underwear,
Yeah. Pants are like, I'm not going to show you a pair.
like panties, right?
I was about to show you a pair of my.
Oh. For me and to everyone here that is watching the live, look, my
I
underwear.
was looking around like, hang on a second, I'll show you. No, I won't. That's so weird. Honestly, your views are up. That's a good way to get more views, isn't it? Show your pants.
Yes, so like 200 per people watching the live. All of a sudden.
Yeah, so pants are like underwear, like you wear under your clothes. So if I went into a shop, like if you come to Scotland or the UK and you go into a shop and you're like, I'm looking for some pants, and you mean trousers, they will be like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. And I mean, it's not weird, but they will show you underwear, like underpants, like
But it is both for the man and for the woman, or
girl, for a woman. Men would wear boxers.
boxers. Oh, we guys say this in Brazil.
Yeah.
We would say boxers. Yeah, the same word.
I feel like there's another word. Ugh, I don't even know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I would
In Portuguese,
say trousers for pants.
trousers.
American people.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Next one, apartment. Apartment.
Flat.
Flat. So it is this flat.
Flat.
So posh, so beautiful, gorgeous. I love it.
No.
Sweater. That is the sweater.
Jumper.
Dumper.
No, with a J.
Jumper. Okay.
Jumper.
Okay, with a J.
Yeah.
Jumper.
Jumper.
Like a guy that jumps.
It's funny though because I teach people from different countries, and I teach for a company that has like an American syllabus. They have an American they have American lessons. So I'm teaching American words for things every day. So sometimes I start calling things like I would start calling this like a sweater, and I'm like, what am I doing? I've never called it that before. So it's really funny. Like I'm having to think about it when you're asking me. I'm like, but what would I actually call it when I'm not teaching? So my vocabulary is changing as well as my accent. It's just getting strange. Anyway, sorry.
You're becoming a better person. A better person.
A better person. Yeah.
A better person. All right.
Okay.
How would you say, let's see, a good one. French fries.
Chips.
Chips. And soccer. Soccer, where you kick the ball. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. So you take your feet and then you kick the ball and then you have to score a goal.
I've never had soccer. I better explain it to her. No. Football. Sorry, football. I couldn't remember.
Football.
Okay.
Or how would you say that sport that you throw the ball? You know.
Was rugby?
That is.
No. What game?
Yeah, the other one. For example, in American accent, we would say soccer. That is when you kick the ball, and football. For this, when you throw the ball and then you have a lot of guys.
American football. We
hitting each other's.
Yeah, we don't really.
American football.
Don't really have that game. I don't think in the UK. I think the game we have similar to that is rugby, but I don't know. I'm not a sports person, so I could be completely lying. Don't trust me.
Okay, so let's talk about sports.
Okay.
Basketball is when you take the ball and then okay, I'm kidding. Jokes aside, it is really different words.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a very good one. Let's see. Truck and lorry. I would say truck, and you would say lorry or not?
Yeah. Or what do we call it? Yeah, lorry.
What do you call
What do I call it?
lorry?
I haven't seen one for so long. Yeah, lorry. A lorry.
Lorry. Okay.
Yeah.
How would you say zucchini?
Oh, what one's that again? That's the courgette. Courgette.
Courgette.
Courgette.
Like a French word.
Yeah, courgette. Because also there's
Courgette.
zucchini and eggplant, and I'm like, I know they're both American. So zucchini is courgette and eggplant is aubergine.
Aubergine.
Mm.
That is good.
And you know, it's so difficult because I like cooking, right? And I have a website that I really like, and they do a lot of vegan and vegetarian recipes, and it's an American website, and always I'm like, what is that? Because it's like American words for the ingredients, and I'm like having to Google what is this, and then all their measurements are in like cups. It's like 3 cups or quarter cups, and I work in like grams and kilograms. I don't know what's going on. So it's really confusing for me, for people.
I can see that. I can see that. So there's a question. Do you say lift or elevator?
I say lift. I say lift. I think lift is British and elevator is American, actually.
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
What else? I have.
I've been to the accent almost impossible. Yeah, that is something that I have to point out. That is, I don't know if it is my impression of them, but when I hear a British guy speaking, I have the impression that they talk mumbling like this. I'm talking like this, and I have a British accent. And yeah, I watched Harry Potter, and it was like this. I hear mumbling instead of speaking because sometimes it is really hard
Oh yeah.
to understand them.
Yeah, I would agree. I think there are a lot of British guys that mumble, and I find it hard to understand them too. I want to say, speak up, speak properly.
All right.
It's not everyone, is it? I think people mumble. You can find people that mumble in any accent, but yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, it is quite like that. And if you're not,
It is.
that's hard. So, yeah,
Mhm. And it depends on the person, obviously.
yeah.
This guy is saying, poor guy, say insurance or I will leave. Okay, so say insurance, for God's sake. Bloody hell.
Sorry. Oh no, I'm laughing too much. Okay. Who is it? What's his name? Okay. Or it could be a woman. We don't know if it's a guy, or do you know that that's a man's name? I don't know.
Yeah, there's no picture.
Insurance. I wonder if they stay.
Insurance. Basically, it's the same thing. Okay, so what I see here is you're a girl, I don't know how to say it,
Girl.
from the word. You get a lot of accents, so that is really good. Can you do another accents like French accent or an Indian accent that we got accent? No?
I am the worst person at accents, and I can speak like I can do a French accent when I speak French, but I can't do a French accent when...
Oh, tu parles français, hein?
Oui, je parle un peu de français. Un peu, mais un peu. Et c'est difficile.
Oh.
Je parle l'espagnol aussi. Et no, I can't do it. My brain's not working. But basically, I always mix my French and my Spanish, and both of them are not very good anymore. So yeah, I get a bit nervous. I feel really nervous now.
Okay. Pronounce this, please. I know how to say in Portuguese. Pneumo ultramicroscópio silicovoconiosis.
Okay.
Coniod.
Pneumo ultramicroscopic silicovoconiosis. That wasn't good.
It was great. But I'm surprised by the fact that you speak more languages. That is incredible. I don't know, but in Scotland, you guys have an official language of the country, or just speak English and that's it?
The official language is English, but there is another language which is Gaelic. And I think it's just not really an official. I mean, no, it is an official language, I think, but it's not like the official language. Like, is it even an official language? Oh, I should have checked this. Because it's hardly spoken. Like nobody speaks it. You don't see it written around, like on signs and things. Maybe some like road signs of names of towns or cities. That's the only time you would like see it. But it's really not commonly spoken. People like I never learned it at school. I know one word in this language,
What is it?
which is the word for dog. And it is.
And what is it?
It is coo.
Q.
Coo.
Like a Q line.
It's like CU with like I think it's got like dots on the.
That is a bad word in Portuguese.
What does it mean?
Am I allowed to say this? But it is asshole.
Like CUNT or something like that.
Literally. Yeah, C and U. That is how it's spelled.
And what does it mean? What is it in English?
Asshole.
Oh, it's asshole. Oh, sorry, you said it. Now you've said it twice. Now we've said it 3 times. Oh.
Yeah, it's asshole. So beautiful. I think it is so classy when you say like you're an asshole.
Oh, but
let's say bad words while drinking tea because it is so beautiful, so posh.
I would say like arsehole.
Ours, yeah, that's true because it is different, right?
Yeah.
Ass, it is ass. It means donkey, right? That animal.
Oh, yeah.
ASL.
Yeah. I would say asshole as well is more American. Oh, here we go. We're back to British and American. We're on track. So asshole is more American because yeah, like he's an ass. Oh my God, I just did an American accent. That was so bad. So that's like
Educational purposes, okay? Guys, do not educational purposes.
in the UK, people would say like, oh, what an arse. So there's another difference between British and American. We'd say arse or arsehole, and American people would say ass or asshole. Anyway.
This asshole. Okay, so now we've said it a lot of times. There's no fixing. So
no.
Sorry, guys.
Done. It's forever. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, out there in the world.
Okay, now I'd like to do something different. If you guys can send phrases here, and then I would pronounce this phrase as an American, but I'm not American, so I would pronounce as a Brazilian guy trying to do an American accent, and Lizzie would do the British or Scottish accent or both.
Okay.
Okay? Lizzie accent. I'm gonna say like this. The Lizzie accent.
Her individual.
So send messages here, send phrases, and we're gonna read them.
Okay.
Let's go.
Someone's sending French words.
Malheureusement. Malheureusement. That is unfortunately. I think it is.
Yeah.
Or fortunately,
no,
one of these two.
Fortunately is just heureusement.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, sorry. Anyone?
Harm for Turkey. Okay, another thing that I remembered, because in American accent, we would say like words that has N and T or N and D. Sometimes we would delete this T or D. For example, internet instead of internet. How about you?
Internet or internet. I would delete the T sometimes as well. Yeah. Interesting.
So it is both. All right. Okay. Now phrases here. Let's go. Let's see them. Okay. You can start.
Which one? I love crisps. Is that the first one?
I love crisps.
I love crisps. Do you know what crisps are? By the
way? Yeah, chips, right?
Yeah. So you wouldn't say that. You'd say I love chips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
Bottom.
Bottom. Okay. Now a phrase.
I need a proper cup of coffee and a proper coffee pot.
I need a proper cup of coffee and a proper coffee pot.
They're trying to trick us, aren't they, with a little tongue twister there. We're too clever.
Yeah. Right. Can you say Betty bought a bit of better butter?
What are you actually saying?
Betty bought a, that is bought a bit beta, that is bit, better, butter, Betty, butter, beta, better, butter,
Betty
something like this.
is my Betty. Betty bought a bit of better butter.
I would never say that, really. Betty bought a bit of better butter.
There you go. You sound British. Well done. Okay.
Oh,
I'm trying to scroll down. Oh my God. Did I even tell you what I just did? I tried to scroll down the comments with my laptop mouse. My phone. Oh,
all right.
long
Let's.
day. Okay. I bought an auto battery for $40.
Where is it?
Joylson. Hi Joylson, how are you? Can you see it? Are you lost?
No,
Are you trying to use your
I'm lost. Oh, okay. I bought an auto battery for $40. Okay, so the main difference, guys, it is basically the T or this glottal sound that is like mountain, important, button, water.
Yeah. I don't know if this person is that we have to say that or if they're telling us to check our messages. I'm not sure whether they want us to say them. But
That's it. That's it. Where is the phrase? I'm lost here.
it's
Oh, okay.
A.
Check your message, right? That is, I think it is Australian, right? Check your message, right?
Right? Waiting on a mate. No, so check your messages, mate.
All right. Sometimes I hear my, that is, check your message, my messages, my good night. How would you say this? Night.
Night.
You would say night, night,
Night?
night.
No. I would say
No,
night. Night.
night. Okay, sometimes I hear annoyed. Good night.
Good night.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes I do that accent like as a joke.
you do that
Like
as a joke. So,
joke.
Brad just here, police coming. Sometimes I do that as a joke because I hate this accent because it is so ugly when you guys say this. Let's see. There is the phrase, Betty bought some butter, but the butter was so bitter butter, so she bought some more bitter butter to make the bitter butter to make it more bitter.
Oh, show off. Have I to do that?
Of course, you're here. You're my guest.
No, okay. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was so bitter butter, so she bought some more bitter butter to make the bitter butter to make it more bitter.
Now, who's the show off?
I hesitate.
Now,
You're better than me.
okay. Oh, yeah, sure.
You practiced. You said to this person, send me a reading.
Yes, definitely. I sent it. Oh, I'm gonna read this phrase in this specific time, so send me this message. Now, I'm gonna try to do the Scottish accent.
Oh yeah.
Betty bought some butter, but the butter was so bitter butter, so she bought some more bitter butter to make the bitter butter to make it more bitter.
I mean,
it is too difficult.
I don't know exactly what accent that was, but I'm here for it. It was good. I liked it.
I don't know what that accent was. I don't know either.
Okay. What?
At 9.
God, I can't work, honestly. Oh no, I've just scrolled up to like all the comments. Okay, here we go.
Please pronounce this word so we can hear the difference. Okay. So these two, how would you pronounce them?
The first one, tan. The second one, tan, 10.
Okay. So you would say like this in American accent. They have it is the same. The same thing goes for man and man. It is with mixture with man. The next one is man.
Yeah.
This one tan.
Yeah.
Short.
You just
like this.
Like when you say like so tan, and then when you say 10, you like smile a little bit more almost. You're like 10.
Yeah.
That's how to practice.
Yes.
Helps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people
now
struggle with these all the time. Like you call it like minimal pairs when it's like words that sound very similar, or homophones, I guess. But yeah, I think the best way to practice is just listening to native speakers and just like repeat after them again and again and again. It's the best way.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last one, it is please pronounce either, neither. So it is either, or either. I think it is for both
Yeah,
of the accents. So
yeah. It does
yeah, it doesn't matter.
either,
Mhm,
neither, neither. It's yeah, whatever you want,
mhm.
whatever you like.
And what do you like?
I say
Either or either.
either and neither is what I say. I actually taught a lesson on this the other week, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll say either and neither just for fun. Same way.
Just for
Just
I've never said it. Neither.
no,
Never, never.
I've never said that either. No, either.
Either. Yeah. If you say either, it'll be a little bit strange. Okay. Please pronounce because. So I would pronounce because.
Oh,
And you?
because.
Because.
Yeah.
Now we found a word that is different. Because.
Yeah, I say that like a British person because.
Mhm. Now that I noticed, you said it British.
Yeah,
British.
British. I'm British.
For now on, I'm Scottish. How much wood would a woodchuck how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I know this one.
This one is different.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah.
Who's bragging about it? Who's the show off? John, you're the show off. Of course I am.
This is like one that I used to see when I was younger. So, like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'm a pro at that one.
Okay.
Find something I'm.
All right. Let's see. Teacher John, where are you from? I'm from, I don't know where I'm from. From this moment on, I'm from Scotland.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Just aside, I'm from Brazil. So that's it. I don't know what is a Brazilian accent. I think we put in vowel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like instead of saying internet, we guys would say internet-y. Internet-y.
Yeah.
I'm speaking with a Brazilian accent, like this.
You love to add
Yeah.
onto everything.
Yeah.
So I've got a funny story actually, which I can't decide if I'm going to tell or not, but I obviously am now. So when I was living in Valencia, and I was living with like friends and my ex-boyfriend as well, and I was teaching a Brazilian student on Cambly, one of my regulars, but I'm not going to name names. If you might be watching, you might not. Maybe it's you. Who knows? Anyway,
Maybe it's me.
well, it wasn't you. And yeah. So my boyfriend at the time, he came into the room. He couldn't see who I was talking to, but he could just hear the conversation. So he could hear him speaking, my Brazilian student. And then when the class was finished, I went through to the kitchen and he was like, who was your student? And I was like, just one of my regulars. And he was like, he sounded like he's like handsome. And what? Like, oh, he just had a really handsome voice, like a really like nice voice. So like it just proves my point. Brazilian accent obviously sounds nice, even to who are not. So
Okay.
no,
I don't think so.
people like
I think. Okay, so you would say the Brazilian accent it is the most beautiful accent regarding English when we speak English or another language?
one of my favorites. I think it's also become one of my favorites because I have a lot of students from Brazil and they're all like so nice. So I think also I now, for me, when I think of a Brazilian accent, I also think of like nice people because I've only ever met really nice Brazilian people. So I think that as well. It's a very friendly accent. It's a very warm. I like the
Got it.
as well. Spanish people speak English. I love that accent too. So I like a few.
All right. Okay. You said a word that is no. I would say no. And how would you say it?
No.
No. I think I've heard something else.
No.
Like no.
No.
No. It is
I
no.
don't know. No. No. I think I say it different depending on the context. No.
Yeah, you said it different. You said it like
Sometimes I say
no.
sometimes I say no.
No. Hmm. Okay. No. What are the vowels? Now I'm confused. All right. Let's see if there's more phrases. There is a tongue twister here. I don't know if I can say this, but let's see. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? This one is difficult.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
I love how you move your hair like this. Nice. My turn. Like, okay, my turn.
I mean, I am, it's almost as if I'm a native speaker. Wow.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if there's... Hi, how about first and fast? Okay, so I would say first and fast.
I think I would say like that too. First, fast.
Okay,
yeah.
Very good. Next one. Please pronounce... Now, this name, I don't know how to... Like in Brazil, we would say Suzanne or Suzanne. I would say like this.
We would say Suzanne. Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Yeah.
It sounds like French.
Yeah.
Suzanne.
Suzanne. Yeah, because that's how you pronounce the N and E in French, isn't it? So wait, what languages do you speak? Do you speak French? You speak English? You speak Spanish?
Portuguese. Sí, por supuesto, hablo español, sí, claro.
Sí.
Hablo un poquito de español.
Bien.
Sì. Italian, posso parlare l'italiano. Italiano per me, sì, mi piace moltissimo questa lingua.
Japanese?
No, unfortunately no. No.
So would you say that you're like a...
Okay, I'm gonna speak a language, and then you have to guess what it is. All right?
Good game.
I'm not gonna say hi because you will guess it, but 我会说中文，我学习中文一个月。
Chinese.
Yeah, very good. Ich spreche Deutsch.
Dutch.
Ich spreche... No.
Turkish.
No. Welche Sprache in deiner Meinung nach ist die schönste der ganzen Welt?
Oh. No. Do it again.
Okay, the same question. Welche Sprache in der Meinung nach ist die schönste der ganzen Welt?
Is it similar to Dutch?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the tip.
Is it Flemish?
So simple. Okay. I'm gonna ask a simple questions like, what's your name? Let's see. Wie heißen Sie?
Oh, German.
Yes, German. So you know how to speak German.
No, I can say like Guten Tag, but not in a German accent. I'm not German.
They would say the same sound that you guys have. That is the Guten Tag, Guten Tag, Guten Morgen.
Oh.
That is the Bluetooth sound.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Another one.
Next one.
Okay.
Right, this one. Okay. Jak po-ruski?
Portuguese?
Definitely not.
Again?
Jak po-ruski? Ruski język очень trudny na очень красивый.
I don't know. Swedish? I have no idea.
No, Swedish is another one.
I was going to be really good at this game, and I'm not. Is it
European
language?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, it is. Now I'm confused.
Well,
now I'm confused. It is Europe.
You don't know where it is.
Okay.
Good.
No, I know, but I don't know if it is Europe or Asian. I'm confused. Geographically, I'm confused.
Don't worry.
Okay, now a poem. I'm gonna say a poem.
Okay.
Let's see. How's that called? It is from...
It's Russian.
Okay, I forgot. It is... Yeah, it is Russian. Okay.
I cheated.
I see here in the comments. Yeah, another one.
Everybody. I'm under pressure. Be nice to me.
Okay, I don't speak this language, but I know a phrase that is jag, jag pratar svenska. I think it is this.
I don't know.
Jag pratar svenska.
Is it Romanian? I'm literally just guessing. Someone said English.
No, it's Finnish. It's Finnish. I just know this phrase. But anyway, I speak like the language that I speak, that I can speak the best, are the language that I use the most. That is Portuguese, English, French, Spanish, and Italian. And then I've studied Latin just to see this connection between languages, and then German, Russian, and Mandarin, Greek recently, and that's it. That's it. And I dabble in other ones.
Do you consider yourself to be like a polyglot?
Maybe because I use Portuguese, English, French, Spanish. So there we go. 4 languages. From this moment on, it is polyglot. So it is one language, monolingual, bilingual, trilingual, I guess, and polyglot. And from this moment on, it is polyglot.
Oh, I'm so jealous. You know, and it's like, yeah, I find it really impressive when people can speak so many languages, because, you know, I can speak 2 other languages and it's hard.
And I find it impressive. Really, you have such a beautiful French accent. I think you seem like a French girl.
I don't know. Is that a compliment? Yes, we're going to take it as a compliment, because if I don't, then that's offending French girls.
No, it is. No, I'm not offended. Of course not. Yeah.
Call me a French girl. No, of course it's a nice thing. Thank you. Maybe. Well, I used to go to France every summer when I was a little girl. So maybe I don't know. Maybe that's why. That's obviously not why. Anyway,
Got it.
Are we okay for time, Brett?
Yeah, because now Instagram gave us like 4 hours of limit. We're not gonna be here 4 hours straight, of course.
Okay. Oh, that's fine though. I didn't know that. Also, they changed it, didn't they? So that you could have like you could invite another person into the live. So you can have like 3. Not that I want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have 3 people now, which is,
yeah.
I haven't tried that yet. So
it is. You can put a person. And because of this, I have brought a person. He is from France, and the other one, it is from Britain. Okay, so let's go, guys. You can come. Just kidding.
Yeah.
You got in shock for a second.
Yeah.
I hate you, John.
It's
forever.
Scary, like when people want me, like if I say to a French person now, I can, like I said to someone today, it's like a French guy I was speaking to, and I said like, oh, yeah, I speak French, and then after that, the whole conversation was in French, and it's really a lot of pressure. Like I find it very difficult. I find it much easier to speak than type as well. You ever tried typing in another language? It's so hard because your keyboard corrects it all.
It is
so long. So yeah, I get really stressed now. I mean, I studied French at university. I studied translation and interpreting. That's what I did for 4 years. I lived in France for a year. But that was like 4 years ago now, and I've forgotten so much. So yeah.
What is French? Of course.
I do.
It's a beautiful language.
It's in here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. The Lizzie accent. I would never forget about it. Lizzie accent. And I noticed that I'm so into this intonation, like an American accent, because they have this intonation. And I noticed that when you said university, you have some melody here. It's like a song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can explain this melody. How can I do this impression?
It's so
and try to sound
hard. It's so hard.
What is it?
It's so hard for me to explain it, because for me it's just completely natural, right? That's just how we speak. That's just how people speak in the UK. And yeah, and I've had students before who said like, I want to talk like you with the melody and intonation, and in the lesson we just had like a news article, and I was just reading out sentences and getting them to try and mimic the way that I was doing it, which this student was from Japan, and he found it so hard because I don't know, like, you know, Japanese speakers, they're very like they don't have as much intonation, so it's just so not nat it so wasn't natural for him to him. God. Anyway, so I don't know how you would learn how to do it. I think just yeah, repetition and copying, but I do go very much like this when I'm
Yeah,
speaking. And I teach young students now and I'm trying to get them to do it because I think the younger you learn how to do like the younger you form these habits, like many things in languages, the better. So I have like when they ask a question, I'm getting them to do intonation at the end because they say like what color is it? And I'm like, no, you need to go, what color is it? Or what color is it? As long as you have, you know, it depends where. And I just have this and they say it like what color is it? And then I just go like this. And then they go, oh, what color is it? And
I gotta have this one. Really, I gotta find something here.
yeah.
The correct part.
Remind yourself.
Okay,
And I just point at it angrily and they go, okay. It works. It works. So
or yeah,
I
definitely.
think
So there's
eat.
let's how can I improve my speaking skill? That is, well, if you want to improve your speaking, the only way for you to do that is speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Just practice. I mean, if you want to really go and sound like a native, but not 100% because you weren't born there, but sound natural and practice, you got to speak. Speak to yourself. Speak in front of the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Like while you're watching something, try to do the shadowing technique. That is, you listen and then you pause and then you record yourself. Maybe there is a very good technique that you can do, and then you take your cell phone, record yourself, see if it is similar to the native that you're trying to copy, or find a teacher, a mentor, I don't know, and then they can try. They will correct your mistakes, and then you practice. But if you continue listening and listening, but you don't practice, you're not gonna get good at it. So you have to speak. That is my piece of advice for you.
Yeah.
What would you say it?
I would completely agree with you. I think as well the advice about talking to yourself is great. Sing to yourself, talk to yourself. I do that when I'm like trying to practice other languages. Like any thought that I have in my head, I say it out loud in the language. So say it out loud in English. Um, you know, you can get creative with it. And you don't have to have lessons with a native speaker and pay all this money. Like I should be advertising myself right now, but I'm not gonna. Um, you can just like even if you can try and talk to your friends or there are loads of free like exchange apps and things like this, so anything that you feel comfortable doing. Like I know it's scary, isn't it, when you're talking another language, but you're never gonna feel less scared and more confident if you don't start. You know, you have to start at some point, start from somewhere. And everyone's been there, so yeah. And just I
Yeah,
try and make it fun because it should be fun. Because speaking when you can speak a language is really fun. So
it is. It is, definitely. I agree with you. Because I started speaking English maybe 3 or 4 years ago. In my first conversation with a native, I regret this for the rest of my life, but it was my first one, and that is what matters. You gotta have your first conversation. Maybe it's not gonna be the best conversation. Maybe you say something like, "Hey, hello, how are you? What you eat?" Or maybe really pausively, but you just you just had your first conversation. Then you just gotta keep it every week. Try to talk to yourself. Try to talk to someone that is learning the same language as you. So you have a lot of options today,
mhm.
mainly because it is the internet like era. So you can find a lot of friends on the internet, and you have a lot of options, right?
Yeah, we're very lucky. There's so many apps, so many websites, so many Instagram accounts, so many YouTube channels. There's everything. So yeah, there's no excuse.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if there's more question. If we don't have English speaking partners, so what advice would you give us? If you don't have, like we said before, you can talk to yourself, you can record yourself, you can go to the YouTube, there's a lot of options there. But today, if you don't have an English partner, you can go to, I don't know, italki, Cambly, Tandem. That is the app that I use to find like informal conversations.
Yeah. Is that free?
You have a lot of options. Yeah, Tandem is free. It's like, it's almost like Tinder, but it's because they use this app just to talk. Hey, I find you attractive.
But
How are you doing? But
to like people in Brazil in English, or you talk to people in different countries in English?
no, in different countries, in a lot of languages.
But
A lot of languages. You can choose. For example, I'm learning Portuguese, English, French, Italian.
okay.
You put there, and it's gonna appear for you every girl, every boy in those countries. So you can practice whatever language you want.
So it's like Tinder. It's like long distance Tinder. Long distance.
No, yeah, they use this for Tinder, but it's not all the people. I mean, but if they find you attractive, they're gonna say to you, "Hey, how are you doing? I want to talk to you. Maybe you can pass me. Maybe you can send me your WhatsApp. We can continue a conversation there. Maybe."
So this is a
But
warning. It's good you're warning everyone. I mean, if this is what you want, guys, then great. But if you don't want that, then
yeah, the app, it is not for this, because there is this people, but the most people that are there, they're there to practice their languages. So
yeah. Oh,
but just a warning.
it's like everything on the internet. Oh, it's like Cambly, most students
Yeah.
are just they want to learn English, but you do get some that are not there to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My first conversation was on Cambly, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
And I was really shy back then, really shy. 3 years ago, my goodness. I couldn't talk to anyone. I couldn't talk to the waiter.
Oh, no. Well, that's mad because you're like fluent now. It's mental.
Yeah, but I was really shy back then. But thanks God, today I can talk to basically anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
If there's more questions, in your opinion, what are the main difficulties for non-native speaker to speak fluent? Okay, so I'm gonna leave this question to the Lizzie, because I like Lizzie, the Lizzie accent. So let's go.
So go. Shoot's American, really. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to read the question again. What?
You were bragging, and yeah, shit. And oh, I lost the question.
Some in there.
Let's see.
What are the main difficulties for non-native speakers? I just think it's like, if you don't have access 24/7 to that language, so like you're not able to speak to people in that language all the time, you're not able to listen to that language all the time, then I think that's the main difficulty. Because you find somebody who goes and lives in the country, like someone comes and lives in the UK, well then they become fluent because they're around it all the time. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't surround yourself with it as much as possible. You can make it part of your life with all the things that we just said in the last question. So yeah, if you just try and integrate it into your daily life, you'll get there. It might just take a little bit longer, but that's fine because it's fun anyway. So you can enjoy it while you learn.
Yeah.
But
it is fun. It is a language. You're gonna connect with another human being. So
exactly, that's why I like it so much, because I love like meeting new people, talking to people, and if you can speak languages, that opens like more opportunity to that. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. But what about you though? Because obviously you're fluent in English, and you said you were really shy and nervous. So what did you think were like?
Yeah, and there's a message here. Let me find it. It is, I'm shy as well, I think. Yeah, I'm shy as well, and it prevents me from talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you to break this, you have to just talk. I mean, this is my tip for you. This is what it broke my shyness. I don't know if it exists, this word, but I broke this by talking, and that gave me this confidence. And then, oh, I'm able to speak English, so it is not, I don't have to take a magic pill or something like that, so I just have to talk. And then as the time goes by, I was talking every week, and then I see my English improving little by little. So that was amazing. You just gotta do it. You just gotta trust in your guts and go for it.
Yeah.
Don't get like oh, but that person said to me that my English was not good, so I'm not gonna practice anymore. Maybe that person doesn't speak English at all, and you're there worrying about their opinion. Man, I mean, you really want to do this to yourself? No, you just gotta do it. I sound like a motivational video. You just gotta do it. Trust in yourself. I mean, yeah, if there's a lot of people there, they're saying their opinions, you don't have to give a damn about it. Just go for it. I mean, you're the best person in this world.
Be the,
Yeah, right.
why the best?
Yeah, be a lion. Be a lion. Be someone better than the version of yourself yesterday.
Yes. I mean,
But that's it. That is my advice. You just gotta talk. I mean, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, like natives do all of the time. Natives make mistakes. Yeah, they're human beings. I make mistakes in Portuguese as well. And I'm a native, so it doesn't matter, guys.
yeah.
You just gotta talk and convey your message. That is what it is really vital. I mean, that is my piece of advice for you.
I completely agree. Like, it's that whole thing as well with comparing yourself to other people. Like, and I know what it's like. Like, whenever I would be speaking French or Spanish, and at home in my friends group, like, I was the only one who could speak any other language. So I was kind of used to being like, kind of like, I'm the one who speaks French. I'm the one who speaks Spanish, because none of my friends did. And then like if I would go somewhere, for example, and then I'd meet someone would be there who spoke French better than me or Spanish better than me, I'd feel very, very jealous. And I'd feel like, oh, and you feel really, and then you're like, oh, well, I'm just not very good. And you put yourself down, but you have to just get used to that, like not comparing yourself to anyone else. Like, you're progressing at your own speed. You don't know, like maybe their mom is like fluent in that language, like maybe they lived there for like 5 years. You don't know anything about their, you can't measure your progress against someone else's. So I think that's really important as well. Just be patient.
It is. And one thing that I notice is that you are basically the only person that has this personality. That makes you, everyone that is in here special. Everybody got something that is different from everyone else. They can have everything that you have, but they cannot be you.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting very deep.
I'm gonna do basically the same thing. Yeah. Motivational speaker right here.
Talk about like arsehole again or something. Just bring us back down to earth, getting a bit too emotional.
I'm not talking about anyone. I'm being yourself. I'm being myself, yourself. I make mistakes. I'm human being.
Let's see. Yeah.
Are you Brazilian? I am. I don't know about Lizzie. If Lizzie is lying, but she's not Brazilian. But I am. I'm Brazilian.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You are.
It is the best way to improve your speaking skills. It is. Sometimes your mother tongue interferes when we learn a foreign language, especially in terms of grammar, and therefore we start making grammatical mistakes. Like I said before, you're going to sing a lot of songs, for example, in English, that has a lot of grammatical mistakes.
Oh.
Like, it don't, he don't, all of the time. Eminem, everybody knows him.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of grammatical mistakes. Yeah, especially in that song. I think it is Lose Yourself or Love Yourself. No, it is Lose.
But
like,
I want
his palms are sweaty, his arms are
I'm just going to interrupt you there. Sorry. I wanted to say something about grammar. What was it? Oh, you two are so beautiful together. Merci beaucoup. Sorry.
Where did you see that comment? You two are so... Thank you. But I think you're referring to her because I'm not beautiful myself.
I'll take it. I'll take the compliment and take them wherever I can these days. Anyway, no, I was going to say about grammar was... obviously grammar is important, right? Grammar is important to tell stories, and you need to make sure you're using correct grammar so that people know what time you're talking about, like in the past or the present or whatever, to make sense. But I just think like grammar doesn't have to be so like rigid and strict. Like I make grammar mistakes every day while I'm teaching a lesson to my students and I'm talking to them. Especially when I get like a little bit excited or I start just kind of feeling more comfortable and talking as I would with friends, I will make grammar mistakes and sort of self-correct myself as I speak. I've done it in this live, some of you might have noticed, and it's just natural and it's normal. So I wouldn't worry too much. And there are some like tenses, for example, that actually there isn't much difference between them, and people get so obsessed with, well, do I use this tense here or this tense here? And obviously, yeah, past, present, future. There are some rules that you do need to follow, but I just think don't worry about it too much. Just you're better, because if you start worrying, then you're not going to be speaking so much because you're going to be stressing about it. So yeah, don't worry too much. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Mom said, "Beautiful together is ironic, my friend." I don't know if I cry,
What?
but as I said before, I don't know what I said before, but I don't know if I say thank you or
So
that other word that I'm thinking that I'm not gonna say in this live.
someone
But
someone said to you, sorry, I'm just making you more embarrassed. Someone said to you, I think it's at you, aimed at you, because you said you use tandem. I would like to find you in tandem. Haha.
haha, why this haha thing?
I don't know. I think it's a little like haha. Anyway, I don't know. I think I'm embarrassing you.
Okay.
Any
What teaching method do you use to teach English in the UK or Brazil? I don't know who is you or I. What teaching
oh
method? I don't know. It depends on the person.
yeah,
I mean,
it depends on the person. Like I wouldn't say I have like a method. Like I don't follow any methods really.
yeah, for everyone. Oh, you're studying a language. I'm gonna use this
My
with you. Oh, you are from France. I'm gonna use another one.
my pro
The same method.
Yeah, no, I don't. I really just like when I first meet a new student, I kind of just figure them out a little bit, figure out how confident they are, figure out their level. Because if I have a really confident and sometimes they're amazing at speaking, but their grammar's not great. Sometimes their grammar's good, but they're really shy. So it really depends. And I prefer to have conversation-based lessons, but I also focus on grammar and vocabulary and pronunciation. It's just all kind of mixed together. I don't know. Maybe I need to plan better.
Yeah, it depends on the. Oh, I want to work on this goal in
Yeah.
specific. Maybe it is just get a good score on a test.
Yeah,
I mean,
IELTS prep.
or you don't have to focus so much on speaking if your test is gonna be in 2 months, in 1 month. So you just got to study for the test. I mean,
Yeah.
TOEFL test or another one. So it depends on the student's goal.
Yeah,
Always that.
exactly.
So let's see. About IPA, that is IPA, is essential study for learning. I mean, in my case, yes, and I recommend to everyone.
Yeah.
It is really good. It helps a lot.
I studied this actually, even though I'm a native speaker, but I studied this at university because I studied linguistics for English, like linguistics for a little bit. And oh, I was like, this is a lot. And we learned how to do like phonetic, like transcription. So I would listen to conversations and I'd have to write out all the little symbols and things. I can't remember it all now because I don't have to. I don't have to use it. But yeah, I mean, when I'm teaching young learners, yeah, you teach all the sounds, you teach phonics. So I think, yeah, especially at the beginning, I mean, like my mum is a primary school teacher. She teaches 4 or 5 year olds and she teaches them phonics. Like, you know, they don't study the phonetic alphabet, but you're still learning about sounds, which is essentially what that is, right? So yeah, in any language, it's important, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. For you to say words in French, you gotta do that vowel that is U, like U.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to do it. Because if you confuse these words, you're gonna say Q or U. That is two different words,
Yeah.
right? So maybe somehow you studied. You don't have to go to university and then study for it. Just I don't know, just search on the internet and then
Yeah.
find some information there.
Yeah.
Don't go crazy about it and no, I want to get good at it because this word, yeah, it appears in a tribal language and like that click, you know, because you've studied, you know what I'm talking about. Then I have no idea how to do it. Like I almost did it. I think it is some African language, something like this.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That click, you know?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I can't do it. But
you can do it?
I can't. No, I can't. I can't. I can't.
Oh, I
Can't.
I can't. What? Now, as the theme of this live is differences between British, Scottish, American English, how would you say it is the difference between can't, that is C-A-N apostrophe T, and the bad word?
You want me to say the two?
Yeah, what is the difference?
So for the first one, I say can't. Can't.
Can't. Like this? Can't.
Yeah, I say it more American. But okay.
Oh, okay.
But with the British one, like can't, so it's like and then with the other word, it's like like can't. Sorry.
Educational purposes, guys. Don't worry.
I should have done like a trick.
Yeah. Okay.
Things for me. Oh no, you froze. Have I froze? Are we froze? Oh no, we're fine. For me, like I don't have a problem with swearing. Like I don't find it offensive at all because it's just part of language and it's a way that you express yourself. And it depends which country you're from, right? So in the UK, swearing is not that rude. It's not that offensive. Like it depends on the way you use it. Like if you call someone that in a really sort of aggressive way, obviously that's offensive. But
yeah.
I also use these words in my daily language, talking about my day and my things, not talking about a person, and it's not offensive. So to me it's not offensive to say it, but if I turned around to you and said you're a cunt, I wasn't going to say it, but that would be offensive, that would be quite rude.
You just said it.
I know I said it.
You just said it. Yeah.
I just thought, well,
I know you hate me, but no. No,
but
I'm kidding.
Like in Australia they love this word and they use it all the time. It's like daily vocabulary for them.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Australians. There is a message here. Pede para ela falar uma frase em português. That is, tell her to say a phrase in Portuguese. Would you like to try it?
Yeah. Are you going to give me a difficult one?
Okay. No, I'm going to be a good guy. Just say the phrase that you want to...
If you type it and I have to try and guess how it's pronounced?
Yeah, I will type it. But say a phrase that you want to translate it to Portuguese, and then I'm going to type it for you. What phrase would you like to?
I don't know. Follow me on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay.
Okay. Come on then. What is it? Slow typer over here.
Let me type it.
Okay.
It's like this. Me siga no Instagram. Me siga no Instagram.
Me siga no Instagram. No, Instagram wasn't very good, was it? I failed there.
No, you're good.
No,
Instagram. That is, we use this R. Instagram.
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 You are Brazilian. You really are. You said it perfectly.
Thank you.
Say it again, because that's really good, my ear.
I'm going to fail this time. Can you say it again? And then I'll copy.
Me siga no Instagram.
Me siga no Instagram. It was okay.
That is very beautiful. Really beautiful.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Me siga no Instagram.
I want to learn Portuguese. Like I really want to learn Portuguese. Sorry, someone's trying. I really want to learn Portuguese, especially because I have so many Brazilian students now, and like I'm gonna speak English to them, but it would just be nice to know a little bit of Portuguese. Because I feel like I know more about Brazilian culture and things now, and it would be nice to know. Yeah, nice to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you know Spanish, Portuguese is gonna be really easy. Like it is really equal, really.
Yeah, because obviously it would be like sigue in Spanish, right? Sigue. Sígueme, exactly. Sígueme in Instagram. So it's kind of similar. If I see Portuguese like written down, I understand some words, so I can understand the meaning sometimes. But I just think the pronunciation is quite different from Spanish, so that's what I don't like. That's what I struggle.
Yeah, it is. Because in Portuguese we have this e or o, but in Spanish they don't. Words like we would say español, they would say español, not español, like with this o. You got it?
Yeah.
So we have this difference, from Portuguese.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Another difference. For example, how would you say this word? cannot post it. Okay, now I posted.
Casa.
Yes, in Spanish. In Portuguese, we would say casa with a Z sound.
Ah, casa. Casa.
It is the same word. Yes. You sound Brazilian. You have to come to Brazil.
I actually
I will pay for your an airplane and you come to Brazil. All right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm a famous guy here in Brazil. I drive a Lamborghini. I am a very famous singer here. So I got a lot of money here. And
okay. Well,
I'm kidding, of course.
you've got that much.
Tomorrow, Lizzie, hey, John, I'm here at the airport. Where's the ticket?
If you had that much money, I'd be expecting you to pay.
No, I don't. Please don't.
My food, everything. Of course, that would be great.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, guys. Please don't rob me.
I have been to Brazil, actually.
Really?
Once, and I only went to Rio de Janeiro. I don't know how to say it. But I was only there for 5 days, so I don't really feel like I've experienced Brazil properly, because I was in Brazil for 5 days in one city, and I didn't have much money when I was there, so this time will be better. But yeah, I really do want to go back to Brazil, because my students tell me all about Brazil and all the places, and yeah, I think it'd be great. So hopefully, if bloody coronavirus goes away and we can travel, then I'll be there. That'll be it.
I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you. All right. When you're here, I'm gonna go to Scotland, and then, hey, Lizzie, I'm here. Where are you? In Scotland. And then, no, John, I'm in Brazil. Holy. When does that happen?
Like a house swap. You know, people do that sometimes. I don't know. They did it in one film that I saw, but
what film?
The Holiday.
I think I watched it. What is the name of the
Holiday? Movie? It's got Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet. I feel like that's not her name, but it is. I'm just doubting myself. And yeah, one of them's British, one of them's American, and they swap houses for Christmas, and over Christmas time. And yeah, it's a good film. But anyway, they just do it for free, so they just like don't have to pay anything. Like one of them wants to go to England, and one of them wants to go to America, so they just swap houses for like a few weeks.
I don't want to do that because I don't know. Maybe I am stolen or something. There is a question: how to pronounce this? That is like a curse, right?
Well,
if you say this, a demon will appear out of nowhere. How would you say it?
Yeah, like when you look in the mirror and say something 3 times. Yeah. Oh, I actually do that if someone. Anyway, I feel like I need to do it now. So, see, when it's the 2 C's, I know. I mean, I feel like I should know this, but that makes me want to go ch, because of other languages where you would go ch with 2 C's. But I think because it's an word. Anyway, I think it's fluxinocini.
Or I think this guy made that word up.
But no, I feel like I've seen this before.
Really? This word?
I mean, I don't use it every day, but.
But yeah, I mean, I would be scared if you say, no, I use this word. Yeah, how come you don't know this word?
To talk about not justification.
Demon, hello, demon. Would you like to first?
Oh,
how come?
I actually did see a ghost the other day, and I'm not lying.
You saw a ghost?
I was sleeping. I was in my bed, and then in the morning I was like, was that a dream? But it wasn't a dream. Like I was like in my bed, like falling asleep, and I just saw it was like white, kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it, like lights almost. And I felt a presence. I was like, there's someone there. And they were
what a present.
Me. And then I was like, I got scared and I went under my covers. This isn't a joke. And then I fell asleep. And in the morning I was like, did that happen? I don't even know how to describe it, but I felt like there was something there, and it was just kind of like white, kind of like almost like dust, almost like, you know, when you like close your eye, you know, sometimes if you rub your eyes like this, you kind of see things like kind of shapes and stuff.
bubbles and
Yeah,
circles.
kind of like,
Uh-huh.
but it was like more vivid.
Mm. Now I'm scared.
Um,
And
it wasn't a scary ghost. I felt like it was a nice ghost.
yeah, of course. It's like a bro, no?
Yeah,
Hey,
just checking in.
how's it going, bro? What's up? Just checking on you.
Okay, which I was, you know. So, and actually since then I've been feeling quite good. So maybe it brought something good into my life. I don't know. This is getting a bit weird. Anyway.
Okay. So questions here. Let's see.
I,
I want to learn English and I don't know where to start. Okay, so you can do a lot of things. It depends on you. There's some guys that, but I recommend that's the way I do it. It is I work on pronunciation from the very beginning. That is I take pronunciation, and I learned a few phrases. That is survival phrases. For example, could you repeat that, please? Or phrases to say something about you. That is, my name is X. I'm from Y. Those kind of phrases, you know. And then I learned these phrases. I listen to a lot of content, a lot of time every day, and I maintain this discipline, this routine. Every day I'm watching something, trying to repeat it, and then write a lot of words, different contexts, words embedded in context. So that's how I do it. But maybe you have something that you prefer doing it. I mean, but there's the core that it applies to everyone. That is, you gotta have a goal. That is, why am I learning this language? Second, you gotta have passion, motivation, because otherwise you're just gonna be, today I'm not gonna study because I don't feel like it. So you gotta have motivation and passion. And the third one, you gotta have consistency every day. Studying, it's not, oh, but I have an English teacher. Only one day in a week. You're not gonna learn a language. I mean, that is the three things that you gotta do it. But apart from that, you can do whatever you want, whatever you feel like it. Of course, if you feel that you're learning, if you're improving, and that you can continue using that thing that you're doing. Okay? So what is your opinion about it, Lizzie?
yeah, I totally agree. I think a mixture of things. I think it's really scary when you're starting to learn any language. And also sometimes it's kind of hard because you think, oh, like I want to talk to a native speaker, I want to class with a native teacher, but like if you're starting from complete scratch and you don't have much vocabulary, you feel like it's quite difficult to even start that. So yeah, I just think doing different things, watching things, repeating, learning basic phrases, and yeah, just doing lots of different things to start you off, and just not putting too much pressure on yourself to be like amazing straight away, because that doesn't happen. But you'll get there. And like even if you just learn like a couple of new things every day, like even 2 new words, you're still progressing. So
Yeah.
um yeah,
One is more than zero,
everything you said,
right?
yeah, I agree. You answered it.
I couldn't catch the opposite of offensive. Can you repeat it, please? The opposite of offensive. What is the opposite of offensive?
Inoffensive or inoffensive, like not offensive, inoffensive, or did I say another word?
I have no idea. I don't
Inoff
remember.
inoff
I don't remember what I just said 1 minute ago.
inoffen inoffensive, or what's another word for not, I'm sorry guys, my brain, like it's 9:30 here. After
No, it's not your brain. Come on. You really remember what you said 1 minute ago, like you just said.
I did say, right, I said offensive, inoffensive, or like it's just like if you want to use the slang way, it's chill. It's just chill. It's not offensive, it's chill. It's all calm. It's calm.
All right.
You could say
Next one. How to pronounce deteriorate? I don't know how to say it really. Deterioration. I think it is deterioration.
deteriorate,
Deteriorate.
deteriorate,
Deteriorate.
like something
Deterioration.
deteriorate, deteriorated, deterioration. It's quite a difficult one to be fair.
Yeah.
Especially if you struggle
It means is that.
with, which a lot of people do.
It means is action or habit, like that one Indian politician used this word.
Hmm?
I don't know. You can continue drinking your water because I have no idea.
I'm really thirsty.
The holiday.
I think I ate something salty.
Holiday, the name of that movie was
Yeah.
The Holiday.
The
Oh, the name of the movie. Okay, okay. The exchange. Hi, top teach and dear guest. Hi. Hello.
hello, hello.
What do you do, John? I'm a language mentor. I teach languages. Hello. You're laughing. Every phrase that I say, you laugh. Hello, I'm John. I find this guy really funny. I find you really happy. That's a good thing about you.
I'm remembering previous things in this live and I'm giggling away at it. I'm replaying it in my head.
Can it be forensic? Forensic. I know what it is, but
it's not the opposite of offensive, if that.
No. Yeah.
Forensic is like
polite.
Like
offensive, polite.
No, because like I wouldn't say, because we're talking about
impolite, the opposite of this word.
Impolite or rude. Rude would be, but rude and offensive.
Yeah, rude.
But like if we're talking about swearing, which I think is what this is related to, if we're talking about swearing, I would never say swearing is polite, but I would say it can be inoffensive. So yeah, polite doesn't work in this example, but yeah, polite can be the opposite of offensive. It depends on the context. Like,
why you gotta be so rude?
Oh, that song.
What's that word?
I don't know if I'm a fan.
Deteriorating means to become worse. Yeah, I know, but deteriorate. Deteriorate.
Health.
I have some troubles with this word. I've just noticed
this
it. Deteriorate.
Life is deteriorating.
Thank you again. You're a very good guest.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I just, because we're forgetting.
How long do you take to learn English from beginner to advanced? It depends. It depends on a lot of things, guys. For example, it depends on the language that is your mother tongue. For example, for me, that I'm a Brazilian guy, it's easier to learn Spanish than German. And it depends on how much time you're going to dedicate each day. It depends on the method that you're using. It depends on a lot of things.
Yeah.
If you're living abroad, maybe it is faster. So it depends on a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on the guy. It depends if you already speak more than 2 languages, if you've learned a foreign language before, so you just kind of know what you got to do. So yeah, depends.
Yeah.
But what about you? What is our take on that?
My students ask me, like, I have people asking me that question. People send me messages asking that question, like, daily. Like, how long will it take me to learn? And I'm like, well, I've never spoken to you before, so I have no idea. Like, it depends on what your level is. On all those things you said, it completely depends. And also, like, I think anybody can learn a language, by the way, because some people say, like, some people have this thing in their head that they're like, well, I'm just not allowed.
I need talent, right? I need talent.
Yeah, like they'll be like to me, oh, but you're one of those people that's like good at languages. And I don't actually think I am. I think I was just surrounded by different languages when I was younger. So I was, but I don't really think that's a thing. I think, yeah, your brains can be good at different things.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people are more languages, some people are more artistic, like musical. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it. Like you can do anything that you want to do.
You can do anything you want. Be a lion. Motivational speaker, Brian. Yeah. Trust in your guts. Go for it. Earn a lot of money.
Chase your dreams.
Yeah, yeah. And there's another thing that can prove that. That is, I hear a lot of guys saying, hey, I would never learn English, or I will never learn Spanish or any language. But as you said before, we're human beings. We can do basically the same stuff, right? So we have in our brain a thing called LAD, that is language acquisition device, that is made for language learning. So if you ever think about it, okay, am I able to learn a language? What language are you thinking? So you already learned a language before, right? So are you able to learn a language? Think about it. Of course.
Yeah.
you already speak a language. That is simple deduction, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, it's true. It's a good point. You know, you did it before, so you can do it again. And that's why, you know, some people, they say the best methods and the best ways to learn a new language is to learn it the same way that you learned your native language. I had a new student yesterday who moved to the UK, and he didn't know any English, and he learned English when he moved to the UK. So the way he's learned English is through like the same way that you would sort of learn your native language, through copying other people and just kind of like throwing himself in there and listening and repeating. It means that his grammar is not great. It doesn't mean he has bad grammar, but he has no clue about grammar rules. His knowledge of grammar rules is zero, which is very much like a native speaker. Like when I talk to my friends, if they see like my Instagram and stuff, they're like my native English friends are like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh. And because you don't know, you don't know the theory behind it. And he doesn't. And he does make grammar mistakes, but it's just because the way he's learned English. So sometimes learning like that is good. That's why not to be so, grammar is important, but don't be so rigid and strict with grammar. Again.
Yeah, don't go crazy about it. Everything that you go crazy about it's not gonna end well.
No, yeah, and I also think like what's really nice to learn is like everyday English, and that's why it's nice to learn from like native speakers as well, because they'll teach you like new vocabulary, or how like I like to teach my students like how me and my friends speak, and the vocabulary in the language we use. Because if I have a student who speaks to me and they start using like words that like only native speakers usually know, I find it really impressive. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So learning things like that is really fun as well. It's really fun and it's impressive. So do that.
Yeah. For every language. For example, I am learning French, and there's a channel on YouTube that is called, I think it is Street French, I guess. That is the French spoken on streets. So it is the everyday language.
Oh, I'm gonna subscribe.
Yeah, Street French, I guess. Something like this.
Street.
It is really good. They talk about slangs, expressions, for you to have an idea. In English, we tend to mix a lot of things up. For example, let's see. I don't know. Make up, not make up, but make up. We tend to do these connections. But in French, they do too, but it's not for all of the words. For example, if you're going to say a word like, je suis brésilienne. No, not this word. It is c'est ta, c'est mon père. Okay, now, no, wait, where is the phrase? It is c'est. A phrase that I can use. C'est mon. No, c'est magnifique. C'est. I forgot. What is the phrase that I've watched?
It's like when they blend the words together.
Yeah, but they don't do that all of the time. Sometimes they don't do that. If you do the connection, you're gonna sound a native, but it is too formal.
Like c'est-à-dire?
No. No, c'est-à-dire, it is an expression they say like this, but there is some phrases that you don't say like this.
Oh, like okay, I see.
They don't do this connection, but I don't remember the phrase that they're not used to that. But yeah, anyway. See. Hi guys, I feel like I'm stuck in the intermediate level. What should I do to achieve a better level of English? Well, the first thing that you gotta ask yourself is the content that I'm studying, that I'm using. It is the first and the only content that I'm using for a long time. It is really easy. So you gotta get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Just this. What more harder things? You gotta watch things that are really challenging for you. So that is how you go from the intermediate level to advanced level. You gotta search for more advanced words. You gotta talk to people that have different subjects than you. Oh, but I like to talk about food. Okay, so try to find someone that they like to talk about, I don't know, politics, and then you can talk and develop your vocabulary. That is my tip for you.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think, yeah, that what you said, and also I think like to develop your vocabulary, reading news articles, like from like British or American newspapers, because the vocabulary is going to be more advanced, right? Also, I don't know. Oh, have you froze, or are you just really still right now? No, you're just really still.
No, I'm reading the comments. I'm reading. I'm really concentrated.
It's okay. So also though, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this website, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So there's Engu, which is kind of good because you can go on like news in levels, and they have like what they call advanced news articles. But in my opinion, some of these, like for my advanced students, a lot of these are too easy. But you could start off with these ones. You could start off looking at the advanced topics and news articles on Engu. Let me write it down here. But if these are then too easy, I would just go straight to like websites, like British newspaper websites like The Guardian or BBC News, and just read any news article, because then you're reading current news as well, which is great, and some of the vocabulary is quite advanced. So that's a good way to develop your vocabulary. You're speaking, well, just your vocabulary.
Great tip. Great tip. Now I remember. It is when you say a phrase like je suis, that a girl said here, that is suis, but it's not this. Je suis un. Instead of saying je suis un, like je suis un professeur, they are not used. It is very formal if you say je suis un professeur or je suis une.
Yeah, so
okay, so you just gotta say je suis un.
Yeah, so you kind of break it up. You don't blend.
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna start
Or what you meant.
more formal if you say like this. Now I remember. Let's see more phrases. Please save the life. Yes, I will. Only if you pay me $100.
And me.
Each one of you.
Extra money for this.
Yeah. Yeah, not for Lizzie, because Lizzie is already rich.
I am not rich. If anybody wants.
No. Okay, guys, if everybody wants, please donate me some money, because I'm okay, guys, let's do something here. Let's do a project. Let's help Lizzie, because I've seen in her eyes that she really needs, and I'm sad for her. Let's help her.
So fun.
Let's help her. I'm gonna cry. Let's do a little acting thing.
Take half of it and keep half. How about that? Guys, no, don't. I'm not asking for money.
I see in your eye. I've done, body studies, so I know how to how to read bodies.
I do.
What should we do for successful self-study? Okay, so you gotta have self-discipline and discipline of execution. It is no matter what you do, you gotta keep studying, no matter if it is, I've learned 2 words. You've studied today, so that is what you gotta do, and that what I think it is the most important thing, the vital thing for you to do. It is you gotta have discipline and discipline of execution. No matter if you're studying things like content that are not really good, but you're studying, you're maintaining this consistency, right?
Yeah.
That's my only tip. You just gotta have this and know what method you're gonna use. Like, you're not gonna study one thing here, one song here, and then you stop in the middle of this, and then you're gonna study another thing, and then you're not seeing yourself developing. So you gotta have a plan for you to study, right? And you gotta have some friends for you to practice, right? You're not gonna be on this journey by yourself. You gotta have someone that holds your hand and let's go, like this.
Yeah.
Not a romantic partner, okay, guys? Let's do some Tinder here for you to learn English.
If you did
meet someone,
did have a romantic partner, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, who spoke that language, that's also a really good way to.
That's gonna be awesome, guys. But
you don't have to. You don't have to.
You don't have to do it. No, I don't have a girlfriend, and I speak English. So
I'm not telling you to do that. Don't worry. But yeah, I think as well.
Liz is telling me, John, get yourself a girlfriend. You're single. Come on, guy. What are you doing to your life? Get yourself a girlfriend. You're gonna be alone. Is that what you're telling me?
Sorry, you're
Yeah.
right. No, there's nothing wrong with being alone. It's good to be alone. What
It's good to be alone. Let's talk about psychology. So today I have a client here. It's good. What has happened to you? Tell me more about your broken heart.
I feel like to get into this, we'll be here for another. How long? We'll be here until we'll be here for the full 4 hours. We will. We will.
My God. Well, I don't have any things for me to do, but if you have something, please tell me because I don't know if you gotta go to somewhere and I'm here blocking you. No, you don't.
No, I don't have to go yet, but like 10 minutes. This is your 10-minute warning.
10-minute warning. Okay, gotcha.
10-minute warning. But I don't have anything I need to do as such. I just have to sleep. I go to bed.
Okay.
I go to bed quite early. I'm like quite an early. I'm an early riser, but I also go to sleep early. That's my routine. But yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I don't know why it's good, but yeah, that's good.
I mean, I think it's like what I was gonna say, sorry, about successful self-study. It kind of is what works for you as well, isn't it? Because everybody learns and studies in a different way, and not one way suits everyone. Like for me, I have to be super organized. But for some people, they can be a little bit more chaotic, and it works for them. But I think you can have a plan, but a chaotic plan, or you can have an organized plan. You know, so I think whatever works for you. And just getting to know what works for you. Yeah, sorry, that's not very good advice. Look, it's fine. It's truth. It's the honest. Honest.
I loved it. Loved it.
Thank you. It was inspirational. I think we should be doing it. Like this should be a TED talk. Maybe they'll book us.
That would be amazing. Imagine us on a TED talk, talking, inspiring people.
Being here for hours. Yeah, me too. But I mean, thank you. That's right.
Okay, guys, so everyone that is in here, you're going to go to the Instagram account of TED Talks, and then you're going to put hashtag John and Lizzie on TED Talks. Okay? Everybody here, go on there.
This is not
Imagine they see the message, and then they message us, they DM us. Hey, I saw the message, so would you like to participate? Would you like to go if that message comes to you?
Well, it depends where it is. Where would they host it? Would they host it in the UK? Would they?
A lot of places. A lot of places. They have in Brazil. They have in UK. A lot of places.
100%. If someone said to a TED, I mean, you'd be really nervous, wouldn't you? But if someone offered you, you're not going to say no. You'd be like, yeah.
No.
No,
really.
You're not going to say no. You're not.
You're not. No, of course not.
Of course you would say yes, but I would be terrified because I'm not very good. I don't think I'm very good at like public speaking or live speaking. It's fine like this because I'm talking to someone else and I don't know, there's not like hundreds and hundreds of people, you know. But I think if it was just me talking, I think as well, like I always look at other people's reactions, and if somebody was just really concentrating and looking at me like that, I would be like, oh, it's awful, everything I've said.
But it would be you and I. You're not gonna be alone.
Okay, fine, we'll do it.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, okay. So, guys, everyone that is on the live, you're gonna go to the TED Talks account. They have one, and then you're gonna type it hashtag John and Lizzie on I talk TED Talks. All right.
Yeah.
That's it. I would love it.
Yeah.
If that happened. Really. See more messages here. I could stay here for hours. So do I. So could I. Yeah. Do we have to dedicate every day planning to learn English to learning a skill? Yes. Every day. Every day. Yeah. Where are you guys from? I'm from Brazil.
These people just joining. You've missed a lot. You really have.
A lot.
You have to watch it. You have to watch it.
Why are you laughing? What happened at that? I love talking to you, really. Loved it. Because you're happy. You're so, I don't know how to define it. You're such a nice person. Really.
That's so nice.
Oh, how about a time? That would be really weird if we were in a funeral, but imagine who's the dead guy? And then you laugh at the guy.
I would, no, I think, you know, I think I'm appropriate. I'm not someone, you know, those people who laugh when they're nervous, like when people are nervous or awkward or uncomfortable, they laugh. I don't do that. I just find things funny, like in a nice way, I think. I don't know. Anyway,
And that is great. That is great.
random. Anyway, what were we saying before? Something about where are we from? Oh yeah, they've missed the live. Yeah, so you need to make sure you watch this after. Are you gonna post this live after?
I already, if you guys paid me $100 from me and Lizzie, I will.
We'll post it. Otherwise, you'll never know what we said, and that'll be that.
You will never know what just happened in this life. Really. Never remember that for the rest of your life. I'm just kidding, guys. Please imagine when I finish this live and then I go to my bank account, there's $1,000 there. And then I'm being arrested.
That would be great, though. Imagine that happened. Be a nice day. Money's not everything.
Of course not.
Guys, I need to go in like 3 minutes, so I don't know if there's anything.
If there's any last questions, I can send here, and then we finish.
Because if you ask a question when it's 1 minute to go, I'm probably not going to answer it, so you better time that time.
The last comment has really got me. You're a talker, and listening to talkers makes me thirsty and hungry. I am a talker, and I like being that way because I'm really active. So, I like being me. I love being me. I'm not gonna be like saying one phrase and being really serious about it. Oh, I love being me.
That's so nice.
It is. It is. Or
nice smiley. Do you know what? Everyone's just being too nice, and we need to.
Yeah, they want something.
You have.
I'm gonna post a live, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's my compliment. Can you recommend any books to improve our English? What I would say is if your reading level is not very like high, if you're not a very strong reader, if you don't feel very confident reading in English, then reading children's books or teen books, things like this, is a good way to start, or reading books that have like the translation on both sides, but I actually don't know if that's a good idea because you probably just look at your native language. But yeah, reading like short stories, so things that are just a little bit less intense than a big book, then I would definitely do that. I don't know. Do you have any tips for reading?
Yeah, it depends on your level. If you're starting right now, start by reading some dialogues, really simple dialogues, or you can, and then as you improve, you can read books such as, I don't know, the classic ones, Moby Dick, or another ones. I don't know. It depends on your taste on books.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Even just read like non-fiction books, you know, on like topics that you're interested in your own language.
Yeah.
And you're going to be more motivated. It's something that you're really interested in. So yeah, I would say. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go soon, like now. But
we're gonna open up a box of questions. I don't remember the name, but we're gonna post it on our stories, and then you can send your question there. I'm sorry if we didn't answer your question right now because she really needs to go. She's gotta sleep because every princess needs to sleep early. John.
Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Post up, I'll answer questions. I can keep doing it in the morning, tomorrow. So yeah, for sure, guys.
Definitely.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay.
So it was really great talking to you. Really, I'm not being ironic or something. It was really great to meet you, talking to you. You have such nice energy. such a nice person to talk to. So thank you so much for this experience.
Thank you for inviting me. It was lovely to meet you. Hopefully we'll do this again sometime. And thanks everyone. Appreciate it.
So see you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye. If you have any questions, just contact us. See ya. Bye-bye.